where they've recreated the Bastone Forest and the whole environment that you play through. So I'm going to jump into this level now and show you. That was more of a dogfighting level. So here we are again now in 1945. Now we've now got the American Air Force. We're going to be flying some Mustangs, some P-51 Mustangs, which are great planes to fly. Again, each of the planes handle very differently, and the more that you play through the single player mode, which is campaign, and mission mode, which I'll go into in a second, you unlock new planes. There's 42 planes in total that you can unlock, and each of those planes can then be used in multiplayer mode. There's 4 multiplayer modes that you can play through, each of them 16 players online. You've got dogfighting, so 16 player, everyone for themselves, dogfighting, which is really great fun. You've got team dogfight, you've got strike, and you've got capture the airfield. And strike is where we have one team are defending an airfield and another team are coming through and have to take out as many of these airfields as possible. And then capture the airfield is just that. You've got one team, 2 teams, and you fly through. There we go. And you fly through. You fly through different levels and attack airfields and defend airfields. So you've got to go through and you fly and land your plane on the airfield, wait for it to be captured, and then from there you have to fly back out and then defend that particular airfield as well. So here we are, 1945. We're in the Bastone, and our objective here is to take out all of these ground units. Their emergency fighters have been scrambled, so here come the German fighters coming in as well. So not only do we have the artillery from the ground coming out, here we go, they're attacking me now. You've also got the top units. Now this is slightly different because we do have two sets of objectives here, is to take out the ground units and the Tigers that are on the Tiger tanks are on the floor, and also defend the rest of the team and the squad by taking out the aerial combat guys. So again, you can fly right the way down and you can see all the low level there. Now obviously on bombing runs and other missions with rockets and bombs, when you're in arcade mode you do have the facility to be able to jump quite, fly quite low down to the ground and really get a good low level attacking. But obviously dropping bombs, there's a lot of splash damage that happens with the bombs. So you've got to make sure that you don't fly too low, otherwise obviously you get damage to the plane. But in simulator and realistic modes, you have to be very careful in what you do, because the main issue that you have is that the lower down that you get to the ground, the more damage the plane can get. But in dogfighting modes, flying down low to the ground gives you a really good combat advantage. You see the bullets whizzing past me there. Let's engage in some of this dogfighting up here. Now something else which you've got, in here we've got our team of Mustangs that we're flying with. You can give them basic orders as well using the D-pad. You see how this guy's dropping down to the ground there to make him a much harder target to hit. We're flying against Focke-Wulf 190s here now. I've got to keep this guy on my target. So you can send some basic commands out to the rest of your team using the D-pad. So if I press the D-pad left, for example, it will give him an order to be my wingman, to come and defend me and be my wingman. Right means proceed to your current objective. That might be a defend the ship or attack the bombers or whatever it might be. And then up sends your targets and your planes to the next objective. Pressing it down is listen up, get ready for your next set of instructions, and then down twice gives you the order to regroup. So using your D-pad you can just give basic commands out to the rest of the team. And again pressing the beat button gives you all the information there. So we've got to assist the bombers as they attack their second target. Now when you're in tactical mode, which is in the mission mode. So this is the campaign mode, which takes you across these 6 different theatres of war. There's actually 50 missions that you can play through in total. We've got 50 missions across campaign and mission mode. Campaign takes you through 1940 through 1945, whereas mission mode gives you individual missions from the levels that you open. So, for example, you've got a selection of missions. They could be reconnaissance missions, they could be escorting bombers, they could be defending ships, they could